Set out my driveway, guys. Just cleaning up some stuff that I have, and I probably won't be on here too long, but figured I would show you that magnet fishers don't always just scrap everything. Sometimes we clean some of the cool stuff, and I have plans for some of the stuff in this bucket right here. So I'm gonna get right to it, but I'm out in the yard cleaning up railroad spikes. And you can see, I'll show you one of the gnarly ones, and then I'll show you one that's been finished. What's going on, Andy? Check it out, dude. Rocking the hat, Phoenix Magneteers. Rocking it from across the pond. But check this thing out, dude. So these are these gnarly railroad spikes that we've been pulling up for weeks now. What's going on, Charlie? Appreciate you. So like I said, gnarly ones, right? I've already been out here for a little while, but this is what it looks like cleaned up and sealed. Really, really nice. They came out pretty clean, and I'm hoping to use them for stuff. After I've cleaned them up, I've been using some fluid film to seal it all up, but I've got literally a bucket full of these spikes, guys. And they've been sitting for about a week in this bucket. I just changed the water right now, but they were sitting in the bucket with a combination of like 80% vinegar, and the rest was water. So I'm just gonna scrub off some of these and show you guys how easily this stuff comes off now that it's been soaking for this long. So look, right? We got a really gnarly looking side there. Watch how quickly that comes off. Literally just a couple scrubs with this wire brush. Comes right off. Super easy, guys. I mean, I didn't realize it was gonna be this simple to do. And I have plans for these spikes, you know? Charlie, how's things going with everything? I am not magnet fishing today. I actually took this Saturday off just as a day of rest, and sure enough, I can't sit still, so this is kind of restful. I'm not like throwing anything around or anything, you know? That's good, Charlie. Great is always good. Or is great just great? I don't know. So this one's cleaning up pretty well, but it's definitely an older one because you can see it's kind of toasted there. So we'll throw that guy back in the bucket here. But this one was this the one? No, this wasn't the one. So I've got spikes of all sizes here, guys. I don't know if some of these were used for actual railroads or some used for people's yards and railroad ties or something. But I mean, you can see the difference. Not loving the 100-degree heat. Yeah, it's hot as heck here. I'm sweating. But see how thick this spike is? Okay? Watch this guy. Much, much thinner. And not as in good shape. But we can still use it for what we're looking for, I think. I've got this wire brush, and then I'm also using a little bit of like a Brillo pad type of thing to try to clean it up. This one's cleaning up pretty good though. I just don't know if what I'm planning to do with these things or not is going to work with these ones that have these striations, so I'll have to find out from the guy who's going to do something. I wish I had a pool, Charlie, because even though I live near the ocean, there's sharks in our ocean. No thank you. I don't like swimming with sharks. I don't like swimming with the fishes either. And that has more context than you know, but so that's actually in good shape. I'm gonna put that one aside. Hey Claire, how are you? Check it out. Check out the hat. Thank you guys once again. I'm always rocking this hat. But we were just cleaning up some railroad spikes, you know. They've been soaking for a while, and some of these are pretty gnarly. I'm probably gonna have to shower after this. It's a good hat. I like it. Got some people driving by all slow. It's hot though. I'm sitting here right in the sun and I'm dying. But it is Saturday. Today is the first weekend where the kids are actually out of school for the year. So no more school, which means you'll probably see the kids a lot more than you normally do, which is a good thing. I love magnet fishing with everybody. And we're called Cape Cod Magnet Crew for a reason, so we got to get the crew out there, you know. Some of these spikes are foul. Do you guys find a lot of railroad spikes over there, guys? I know you guys pull tons of history, but I don't see lots of you pulling out railroad spikes. I think I've seen Steve Hooligan pull them up before. This spike is looking pretty good too. Wow. Guys, I'm shocked at how well this worked out. What I'll do is I'll find one of these ones that's good. We got a few, not many though. We got more bolts and spikes, yeah. A few weeks ago, I literally found like 7 of them. Kind of crazy. I think that's part of the spike because that's not coming off. But what do you guys use when you clean up your magnets? This is the stuff that I use, fluid film. I remember when I first started magnet fishing, one of the people I started talking to right away was Angela from Brute. And she talked a lot about fluid film, not necessarily WD-40. And, you know, even though I know WD-40, I decided to give the fluid film a try, and it worked really well. All right, so we're just gonna dry this guy off, and then I'll show you. I'll spray this thing down with some fluid film. We probably won't be on super long today. Maybe show you guys clean up a couple of these spikes, but we are not magnet fishing today. After I'm done with these spikes, I got to go over to the front yard. We got a little island here, and it's kind of a mess. So I want to clean it up a little bit. But there we go. That cleaned up okay. It's not super dry. Cleaned up okay, but let's see. I want to dry it off and spray it. There we go. So it's actually in really good shape, guys. I mean, minus kind of tiny little chunks here that won't come off. But I'm going to spray this guy with some film, wipe it down again, and then show you guys how how sealed it actually is. There we go. Whew. It's a good hat. It's easy to look good when you got a good hat. You know, it's really funny, Andy, is I wear hats all the time now, and also Claire. I wear hats a lot now, but in the past I actually hated wearing hats. So I don't know. It actually makes more sense to wear them magnet fishing because of the sun and all that. So maybe it's a subconscious thing. But all right, so I just sealed this up a little bit. We'll let it dry too, but it's actually in pretty good condition. I'm really looking for a part of the surface here where I may be able, oh, you know what? Some of that crust is still coming off. I'm gonna have to get at this pretty hard with an actual, like, my brother has a, I don't know, I'm a cable guy, not a builder, but he's got this machine where the wire brush spins on it, and maybe that'll help me take off some of that crust. But for now, it's sealed, it won't rust anymore. That's two spikes down. See if we got any more that are in pretty decent shape. Oh, this is a tiny one. This is a tiny one, it's a lot shorter. It's a lot shorter than this guy. Not as diesel either. Only 10 subs with 300. That's awesome, Andy. That's why I shared it out. Milestones are amazing, you know. When you guys were doing, didn't you have the other channel too? Hey Pops, how are you? Rathbone or whatever it was. This spike is actually in really good shape. Holy moly. We're just cleaning up some railroad spikes here, Pops. And this one looks really, really good. This may be our tester for my guy. Oh yeah, look at that. It's actually silver now. Holy moly. That's really, really good. Kingfisher. Okay, gotcha. And Claire was doing a different one, wasn't she? That one cleaned up super easy. Holy moly. This is going to be the test one. I'm going to put this in my van, my work van after. Yeah, that's clean. That clean, clean, clean. Spray this bad boy down. Hey, Talca, how are you, buddy? Appreciate you popping in, Luis. Yeah, I live on a busy road, guys. I apologize for the all the cars. I did watch those videos, Luis. Are you going to put together a full, like a long form one with those videos? Buddy? We also have a local fair that we may go to here in a little while. But now that I've sprayed it, look at that. That's actually really, really, really good, guys. So I'm hoping to use that surface right there. Maybe, I don't know. There's some good surfaces on here. Ooh, see? This is what happens. I put that one to the side and I didn't spray it. And look at it, how it's already rusting up like that. We'll give that one another spray, because I guess I forgot that one. There we go. So what do you guys use to spray? Hey Hawk, what's happening? We're not doing anything special here today, Hawk. I'm just cleaning up some railroad spikes. You know? Talk to a friend of mine who might do something with these things. This one's pretty striated. That one's, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to use that one. It's got a lot of texture to it. We'll see though, he's the pro, not me. That's all you get out here, railroad spikes? I'm gonna use them for something though, dude. See, now that I sprayed it, hopefully some of that rust will kind of start to go away. That's 4 spikes cleaned up. Let's see if we get another good one. I think I already started cleaning this one up. So I'm gonna work on it, get it cleaned and sprayed, since kind of at this point I'm just half-assing it. Might as well give it the whole ass. Give it a little scrub. Some of these spikes are super heavy. I mean, heck, I was even thinking of turning them into wind chimes. Just hit them with a flap wheel. That's what I was thinking, dude. I don't have one of those, but my brother does. So he's already told me I could use it. So I'm just gonna get them basically cleaned up here a little bit, get them sealed with some stuff to stop the rust, and then I'm gonna bring them to him. I don't want them super, super shiny, dude. You know, I think they'll be overdoing it. I want to leave some rusticness to it. But yeah, it's toast. This one will work, I think. You can see it's pretty grimy still, but it's in decent enough shape. It should work for what we're looking to do. Let's give it a little spray. Oop, I sprayed my leg. I'm not rusty. Sometimes I feel like it. So Andy and Claire, I just asked this question. I don't know if you guys maybe missed it or something. When you guys clean your magnets off, what are you using? We got this stuff here called fluid film. Do you use stuff like that? Do you clean the magnets up afterwards? What do your magnets look like after you guys go out? Absolutely, Claire. The fun part is this is gonna, these aren't just for me. You guys will see eventually. So we've cleaned up 5 spikes already, guys. This one's definitely the best shaped one. It actually looks relatively new. Whew. But we do have something else sitting over here. Let me grab it. This was actually a find, and this may, hopefully it doesn't get me into super trouble here. Wash them off with water and dry them. Okay. Yeah, that's generally what I do, but it was recommended when I first started using this sealer stuff, so I use it. But I don't know if you guys remember when Colin and I were out, he had found this old pistol. It's broken, super old, but I wanted to clean it up and to make sure that it was real, and it is. I mean, as it's sitting here more and more, it's coming apart. But I wanted to clean it up for him a little bit. And I was thinking of even putting it in, hey Rob, how are you? I was thinking of putting it in, God, what is that stuff? Epoxy. Because that was his first one. So even though it's kind of ugly, it would still look pretty neat hanging out in some epoxy, you know? And if I can clean it up just enough. I mean, it's definitely real because it's got a barrel. You can see the safety pin, but it's gnarly, and it's been down here for, it was in that water for a really, really, really long time. God, I was actually trying to get that chunk off for the longest time, and now that it's dried off, it came right off. Holy moly, that's great. Oh, I just busted the handle off even more. I'm not gonna mess with this thing, guys. I don't want to ruin it anymore. Being Colin's first gun, I don't want to wreck it. But maybe I'll give it a quick spray to seal that, keep that rust out. And it's bubbling, this stuff. Maybe I will hit it with the brush a little bit. And magnet fish in more rivers and canal, which are much more natural water, not seawater. Yeah, and that's part of why I do seal everything, Andy. Exactly for that reason, just because we're not doing a ton of freshwater stuff. Cape Cod is literally surrounded by ocean on all of our sides. So, you know, it is what it is, but we have to be careful to keep the magnets clean. That's why I really, really like, especially lately, even though I am 100% a battle magnet guy, I do like the durability of the cubes because they're so sealed in. It's less maintenance on them. I mean, you still got to rinse them off and whatever, but there's a lot less maintenance. God, this thing is cleaning up pretty nice. I'm surprised. But I'm trying to be super delicate. I don't want to break it any more than it's already broken. Gotta be careful around those edges, but you can see, I mean, it's got the barrel. You know, this is hands down probably the oldest one we've ever found. And it was Colin's first one. pretty neat. For him, that was exciting, you know what I mean? Like, him and Talia have been with me when I have pulled up guns, but Colin himself has never pulled one up. And this one is super old. Let's see if I can't wipe it down just a little bit and show you guys a little more of it. But I just blasted it with the fluid film. Let's see, that side's pretty nasty. I was kind of hoping to eventually see like a name or manufacturer, but there's so much crust on it I can't. I've actually seen, oh, parts of it just came off. I've actually seen Magnet Junkie do that recently, Andy. Where did you get your setup, or did you make it? He kind of used a combo of something that he had made. He used some rebar. It's very, extremely creative. But you can see, guys, I mean, not completely restoring it, but look at that. It's in good enough shape that I could let it dry and throw it in some epoxy. So that's the plan with that one. I'd love to learn how you did it, dude. You'll have to send me your method. But I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the shame here. This is the front of my yard, right? I need to go to the scrap yard. Something fierce, guys. Because look, it's all over the place. Don't shame me. Don't shame me. So much metal. But yeah, it's literally all I'm doing for the next probably half hour or so. Get some of these guys scrubbed out. Not a very interesting live, but figured I'd come on and say hi to everybody. I'm not ever on Saturdays. No shame, just a dude who loves his hobby. Yeah, loves his hobby, but doesn't do very well at like getting rid of the trash afterwards. Awesome, appreciate that, Andy. Yeah, I love the hobby B-Mark, but I have a CRV, and unless I like literally go from the river to the scrapyard, I mean, they're really only going to give me change at that point, so I've got to collect weight to make it worth it. I don't know about this spike, guys. Check out this one. This one's been sitting down there for so long, you can actually see like the striations in the metal. When they created this, you can see just how it was made. Ooh, this side is nice though. I think I found a side that we're gonna be able to do what I was looking for. Oh yeah, I didn't think this was gonna be a usable one, but there it is. That side right there is where we'll do it. Oh my God, that's good. There's even a clean side on this side too. Appreciate you all coming in here. This is not super exciting. Just cleaning spikes. Yeah, it's funny, the electrolysis thing there, Andy. One of the things that Magnet Junkie showed on his live when he was showing the electrolysis machine is he had people pick what they wanted to be put in the bucket, and he put in this old bolt from a bolt action rifle that he found in Florida when I actually happened to be in Florida too, and we magnet fished together. So it's really cool to see him doing items that we found, or not we found, but he found while I was with him. Oh, some of this crust actually does bang off. But some of it's going to give it character, so I'm not going to pull all of it off. Look how nice that looks now. Let's give it a spray. Move on to the next one. Oh, I forgot the top. There we go. Alright, let's give that bad boy a spray. It somehow got wet again. Let's go. I'll take it. That's in good shape. I actually like this one. I may want this one for myself. Cool. That's it, guys. We kind of came on for a few minutes. I'll do one more spike and then take off. But y'all can see these are all different. This one's interesting. One more, then we'll call it a day. We will probably see you. I'm thinking the next day we're going out is going to be Monday. So I think we're going to try to get somewhere off Cape and find something a little bit more fun than hooks and crab traps, you know. This kind of got boring and redundant after a while. This one cleaned up pretty quickly, so maybe we'll do another one. Yeah, that cleaned up super quick. Yep, that's one that's gonna work. So as far as I'm concerned, I've got 1, 2, you know, probably a third one. There might even be a fourth one here. As long as I can get 5 solid spikes. I only really started doing cleanups recently, Andy, but I did a cleanup a while ago of wasn't necessarily voodoo, but it was this bag that I found that had some offerings in it, and I did clean up a lot of that stuff, and I kept it. And I ended up doing some research because, you know, everybody was kind of freaking out about it and saying I should have thrown it back, or, you know, the fact that I brought it home, they didn't like having it in the house. But I ended up doing some research on it and found out that the offering itself was to a deity that they call Shango, because inside of this bag was a little axe symbol, and supposedly Shango or Shango, one of his symbols was an axe. I think I do have a video of that. It was a week where I wasn't able to get out and I was trying to make content, so. But there we go. That's another spike, another serious, like, beefy one. So that's a usable one. I've now got 1, 2, 3. We got 7 now. I don't know if I'll end up using them all, but guys, we're at about 28 minutes here. This was just a totally improvised live. Didn't plan on coming on long, but I just wanted to say hello to everybody and show you what I'm working on here behind the scenes. It is very infrequent that I find something to restore or try to clean up, but I'm going to use these spikes, and you guys will see soon, probably by the end of the summer, exactly what I'm doing with them. But I appreciate anybody coming in and hanging out with me. I'm going to stay out here. Oh, hey, Kevin. Sorry, we're just about to bounce out of here. 1 p.m. UK time. So what would that be? That's Sunday. You're 5 hours ahead, right? Because it's a little bit after noon right now. But I'll be there, dude. I'll go to your page and set up the notification now. But we're just about to bounce, Kevin. All we've been doing all morning is cleaning up railroad spikes. We're not magnet fishing today. We'll probably go at 7 a.m. Man, you're asking for a lot on a Sunday morning, Andy. I'm kidding. That means you're 6 hours ahead? I thought you guys were only like 5. Oh, and that's not Andy, that's Claire. You guys having the same name confuses the heck out of me. I'm kidding. I should just read where it actually says the Andy part. But yeah, guys, we're going to take off. I appreciate you hanging out and chatting for a little while. And if you haven't yet, make sure to click on Claire's, the one that just says Phoenix Magneteers, and subscribe. These guys are getting close to 300. When they hit 300, they're going to do a giveaway. Maybe wrong. 6 a.m. That's even worse. I'll figure it out though, guys. I'll definitely be on. I'll talk to you guys all later. Adios for now.